Welcome back, everyone, to have another video. This time is for La, and yeah, we just got a ban list, and actually, I think this was the deck that got hit the hardest. Actually, after analyzing what you can do with the deck now, it is very difficult to to make it work. Like the one drop searcher was too important. The Nami more than anything. Like the Dan you can live with, but Nami. Wow, that's the hard one because there's a lot of synergies with Nami and Bunny, and now without that, it's really difficult to make it work. Now I have two deck lists to show today. This one is the Trafalgar Law with like Wano and Whitebeard Pirates. It's the one that plays the closest to the old Luffy list, but it's still not as good. It's not as good. But it still plays well, I think. I didn't have too much time to play too many games today. Sadly, it was difficult to actually find games because a lot of people will just look at the deck, think that I'm playing the old law list, and just quit immediately. So it was difficult to find a lot of games, and I didn't have that much time either. So if you want to try the deck for yourself, and let me know later if you actually have some success with the deck. I did enjoy how it was playing. It does have some combos. It does have some things. It's not as fast as the old one, so you do lose speed. But I don't think it's slow by any means. Like you're still doing a lot of damage, especially with cards like Hayoro. I'm sorry. This card is very good in Law because you get to tap it down to give something else plus 2k attack. And then basically you attack with your leader for 7k, and then you swap it back for a Zoro, for a La, and then you swap La for something else. Another nice combo with this too is Touch. Touch is a card that you're able to attack with the 5k or like aggressively and be good enough for that. One card that I didn't like was the Law. The Law didn't feel that good in this deck. I think one card that could be very beneficial for this deck is the 3-drop Law. If anything, I would change this Law for the Zoro. I'm sorry, the Rush Zoro. Like 3 of those cards could be better than this Law. I did like the 2 Luffy's because there's a lot of times where you have Momosuke and Bonnie, and you just leave them on the board because they're basically like blockers, pseudo blockers, and then you can just swap one of them back up into your hand and leave the other one as a blocker, and you still have another engine in your hand, right? So that's the nice thing about this deck. You do get to play Momosuke and Bonnie, and Momos has some nice targets. You do have Otama, you have Hiyoro, and you have Izo as your like nice targets for Momosuke. Those are more like toolboxy cards, but they're really useful. They're really good. And then Izo can get you Touch. It can give you Marco. It can give you Newgate, which I do play the one of Newgate because I think this deck can just play the Newgate in the matchups where it's like bad for you, like it's a bad matchup for you, like a green deck or something like that, and you do get to abuse the Newgate's ability to buy yourself one turn, and then you have a win condition on board, and you can then defend your leader and your board with like the infinite blockers that you play, because you do play Foza, you play Beige, and you play Law, so you still have play a lot of blockers. It's just in a different fashion, right? This one costs 2 energy and has a combo power, so it's just a little bit more expensive, but it's equally as good if I'm being honest. The numbers are 16 targets for Momosuke, 16 targets for Bonnie, and I believe it's 13 for Izo. Is the one that is gonna miss the most, but it's just there because it's a 1-drop that it can maybe get you something. It's not there like because of the consistency. The ones that you want to hit is Momosuke and Bonnie. Those are the ones that you want to hit the most with. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you think about the deck. I thought it was decent. I didn't have too much games to go off. Actually, I only have like against one opponent today for this deck. It wasn't a bad opponent. It was against a yellow deck. So yeah, it is what it is. Now let's go see the other one. All right, and we have the second list that I came up with. This one is more like a film focus engine. I've seen people try this before, but I mean, it's still very decent in this leader. This is the way that I would like to play it. I think with the loss of the Nami, it is a huge loss, and you do have to accommodate for that. The best way that I can do that is just like have Nami and Bonnie be the two engines, and then you can also do like Sonic Kun as the swap target, and this is just another card that you can search with Nami. I think still can work this way. The benefits for this list is that you have a lot of creatures that are big statted, like for example Zoro. Even Brook or Nami can be considered decently statted based on the other cards, right? And you do get to play like Luffy blocker. You have a lot of combos. You have a lot of resiliency. The deck is a little bit slow to go, but like once you get going, it will have a lot of 6K attackers. It will have a lot of like meat on the field that is gonna be difficult for the opponent to get rid of. Not as it was before with Law, right? But it is also a little bit slower. You don't get to always swap on 5. You don't always get to do all the things that you want on the turns that you want. This version also worked decently enough. I think, yeah, I mean, I think it's something that you have to try for yourself and see if that's something that you want to play. Definitely it was the deck that got hit the hardest, because the Nami loss it really impacted so many of the archetypes that you can play with Law. But still, you have to try something else. You have to accommodate to the boundless. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Now Law is not tier 1, maybe it's tier 1.5. They still can get there for sure, but it's not as consistent. It's not as good anymore for sure. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. Well, this used to be a good matchup for Law. Let's see if we can replicate that. We're gonna keep this hand. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. Because he has Bunny. Like any hand that has Bunny is a decent hand, at the very least. Let's attack for 5. See what he has. See if he has a Dragon Twister. He does not, but he has a removal. Of course he does. Let him go. So the jig is up. I think he knows now, but we're playing this. Ooh, okay. That's actually good. Because I can play those 2 next turn. And we can go from there. Definitely hoping to see a Law. But that's Law always. Hoping to see a 5-drop Law. And then you win the game. I don't think it changed on that aspect. Ooh, wait a second. Does that matter? I mean, I don't really think so. I don't really want to play this one though. Sucks. Well, we'll calibrate later the next turn. Because next turn I'm not gonna be able to play Bonnie on swap, and then that's actually kind of bad. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll play this one and nothing else. Then next turn I'll try to play a Bonnie, get a Law, and then do all the plays. And now Crocodile does struggle against like white boards, and this is gonna be a good white board for my opponent to deal with, especially if I have a blocker like Law. Although he can bounce back my blocker or send it to the bottom with like a Swords. And then he can attack maybe my Nico Robin. Ooh, we got Law. Okay. Now the game looks a lot better, like a lot better. Okay, no, that's fine. It's not that's not a problem. Attack for 5. Oh, although if he has, let's see what he has. No, he doesn't have it. Okay. Well, I guess he has it, but I think it doesn't matter either way. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be a good turn actually, but I have to do it right now because if he has more removal, I cannot do it anymore. Let's get a Law. It's always good. This one, swap. Get this one to my hand. Get Law down. Let's use this ability. Get the Nami out. I mean the Bonnie out. And I guess that's it. And then let him go. Attack for 5. See if he has more removal. No. Okay. Let's go. Now, if he has an answer for the Robin, I mean, he has an answer for the Law, then he attacks the Robin. I guess I block. Kind of want to keep the Robin out. He has had a lot of triggers, though. A lot of ways to remove my board. I keeps having those. I guess I'll combo a 2k then. I don't have to lose my board here. Yeah, I mean, I'll just combo this one. It's fine. Play this one here. Attack it. See if he wants to combo out of that one. I don't think so. Let's keep going with Bonnie. What do we get here? I guess we get the Zoro, right? You get this out. Put this one, use action, get the Bonnie out, and I guess I can. No, that's it. I'm gonna just attack for big numbers here. Well, I guess big numbers, quote unquote. Or is he gonna? Oh, okay. Here, I think he's gonna flip my board, which is not amazing, but it is what it is. I'm gonna play a 10. Oh well, Namihawk is also good. But I have the blocker here for this. So we're good on that end. We play double Bonnie. I think they work as blockers now. Ooh, but we got a Law, so never mind. They're actually cards. Maybe this deck needs a Zoro. I think that's what it needs. Like a Zoro that I can play with, that I can search with Nami. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, let's get another Law. I mean, I don't know why not, right? Then switch this back. Play Law, use action. Let's get another Bonnie. Let's keep searching, I guess. Get some card advantage going. Now he's gonna be able to remove something else. If he has another Mihawk, it's gonna be annoying. But I guess it is what it is with this deck. They're always gonna be annoying. You're gonna be able to Mihawk, destroy 2 cards, and yeah, that one, destroy 2 cards and send back to my hand, I guess. Yeah, that sucks. Is he gonna bounce back to my hand? Oh no, he's not. So okay, could be worse, I guess. I don't have any. Oof, that's actually terrible. Get this back to my hand. Use action. Get this back to my hand. I guess I don't, and I'll attack just later and see if he wants to go for game. And I have to just be able to win with these cards next turn. He might just go for game, but I mean, I don't have any other option. He's gonna flip, send 2 back to my hand, and then I have to be able to win with these 3 cards, I guess. It is what it is. He attacks. I will combo out of that one, of course. And then I have to be able to win with these 3 cards. Alright, so what's the math here? If you have a 6k, I lose. A 2k, I lose it, right? But he's been using a lot of 2k, so I'll put him on not having a 2k. Okay, step 1, done. Step 2, 7, 8. Yeah, that's what it is. Yay! I mean, it was a difficult one. He has a lot of counters. He had a lot of removal here. It's not the most difficult matchup for the deck, but he just did have a lot of removal early game. Like, everything just was able to remove anything on my board. And this deck is very slow on its pacing, so like, once it gets going, but it takes a little bit to just get to the part where you can actually swap and do all this thing. And he was able to just manifest the removal early on, and that slowed me down a lot. All right, and this was a terrible matchup before, and now it's not gonna be any better. But at least we have Nami. Nami does search us a couple of cards. Our opponent started with looking at Monkey D. Luffy. That's the 7-drop, right? Yeah. So, well, I mean, that's fine. I guess if he plays it early on, is good. Let's see if my opponent, what he wants to do, really. Okay, we'll do the Nami here. Search. We get some value there. And I guess attack for 6. I should have maybe attack first. That's my bad. However, if he does use upon Gibson, he won't be able to defend the Nami as well. But he does decide to just take it. Here's the thing. When you're playing this deck, Flamingo, you want to protect your cards at least by battle. And if he does use upon Gibson early on, he locks himself to 3 life for the rest of the game. So that is a complication for Flamingo, especially in like a green mirror. So I can understand why he wants to take a life here instead of like using maybe upon Gibson, tapping my Nami and getting there. So this is fine. I think it's I don't know if it's the correct decision or not, but it is the decision my opponent took, right? That you have to judge for yourself. Now he's at 6 done, which it's okay for me. I mean, let's see what he does. He attacks for 5/5. I'll take him because I need the cards. I want to see what are my options. Now I attack with Law first because I don't want to attack with Nami. And like, I want to attack with Nami, but I want him to use the Ura ability, right? To tap himself to minus himself when done. And because he did that, I'm able to. He's not gonna be able to play a 10-drop this game on curve. He's gonna go to 7. Like you see, you're at 7. Next turn he's gonna go at 9. So I was really worried about the 10-drop on curve. So I needed to buy myself a little bit of more time, and this is the way that I chose to do it. I think it's fine here because like, I don't know exactly what he's gonna do, but we'll see here. He attacks for 5, so that implies to me that he's gonna play a Luffy and then play something else with the Luffy. So he's gonna attack for 5/5 on everything else. But no, rather he's just gonna attack for a big number with Nami. I think we do know that he does have a Luffy. So attacking with this is a little bit surprising. I think I would have chosen to just play the Nami. I think it's better to just have the bodies on board than and just force like 2 cards out of my hand. And it's better to just have like the 2 bodies on board. However, he was going to 7 done. Maybe he didn't have something else to play with Luffy, and then it wasn't enough value if you don't play anything with Luffy. Also, I thought he was gonna attack the Nami, but he decided if he attacked the Nami, I let the Nami die, right? But he attacked the Luffy, and I think Luffy is very important here, so I do have to defend the Luffy. And let's see if he attacks with the Ura into my Nami. And I think, oh, he doesn't. He just decided he's probably going to use the Ura ability again, which means that, well, this time is not as bad because he's still going to go to 8 done, which means he's not going to go to 10 done the following turn. I mean, he's still going to go to 10 done the following turn after that one. So using the Ura ability here, it saves him 2 attacks and also allows him to combo here. So that one is not terrible. That one it's okay to use Ura here. Because you're going to get the same result because you're going to go to 10 done the following turn anyway. So I can agree with that, with the Ura play there. And saves himself some cards in hand, saves himself some attacks, and then next turn he can attack or do whatever he wants to do, right? He comboed 2 cards out of hand, which means I can just attack for 7 here. I'm smelling blood, like he doesn't have any counters. But I think he just was waiting for me to play something and like me to fall into like a play here. But of course I'm not gonna do that. Now I play my Bonnie. I do my ability, drawing to a Luffy, which I think is not as amazing for me at the moment because I don't know when I'm gonna be able to play it. I wanted to defend my board, especially on this matchup. Next turn is gonna be the 10-drop turn, so I have to maybe be a little bit mindful that I might have to keep like my board alive, but also kind of depending on what my opponent does, of course. Like all of that matters for me to tell you like what's the play that I'm gonna do, right? Now I have 2 blockers, so that allows me to defend my cards very well. So I don't, and I do want to block actively here this turn because I want to be able to do Bonnie into like something else, or if I want to swap with the with Gordon, I want to be able to do that. He does get Tesoro here, and Tesoro is very good in this matchup because I don't actually have a way to remove Tesoro other than by battle. So yeah, that's a problem. And here I do want to block again. I want to be active blocking here because I'm gonna have to remove 1 card on my board next turn if I want to play like a Ura or a Gordon. And if I don't do this, then he just doesn't attack me. But now that I block, he's gonna attack me for 7. So I will block because I think Nami is gonna be really nice next turn because I'm gonna be able to swap it back to my hand and do because I already have the loss in my hand, so I don't actually need to use Bonnie, I mean. And instead of that, I can use loss to bounce back the Namis, get him back to my hand, activate him again, and get some value that way. That's what I want to do. Here he uses Pawn Gibson, and I want to deal the damage here because if he plays a 10-drop next turn, I don't want to be attacked by like 20 cards the following turn, right? And that's the reason that I want to do this. And as I was saying, I'm just going to play the Law, use the ability to bounce back the Nami, and use the ability to keep getting cards. And that's going to be my card advantage engine for right now instead of the Bonnie, because I have a full board. Unless he's going crazy and attacking my board for like insane numbers, I'm not going to lose cards on my board. So the Nami is a better draw engine at this point, right? Now, he doesn't have the 10-drop, which is good for me, because a 10-drop plus drawing 2 would have been really devastating. Although this play is also good, by the way. Luffy into Zoro still gives him like an avenue to attack me very well, and then still it's able to protect him very well. Now I do have a blocker 7 and a blocker 6, so that's good for me. And he decides to do Sugar, which at this point of the game is actually very good because I'm gonna play 1 card per turn basically, and he's gonna be able. Well, it depends on when I do it because he's basically forcing me to either not play any card this turn, and or attack with every card that I have, so I can play something else. Because if I play something before I attack with everything, he's gonna be able to tap it down. However, we're gonna try to destroy this Tesoro. This Tesoro has to die. If I don't remove Tesoro this turn, I might just lose the game. Drawing 2 cards per turn is too much value. So I'd rather give up on Nami drawing a card in case he has some judgment ability or something like that. But since he only had a held judgment, I'm just gonna use the Nami to just draw cards and attract for a big number with the Zoro. It's much better. Instead of using energy to attack with Nami, it's just useless. Ideally, I'm able to remove this Tesoro and able to do the leader ability to get a Nami back and keep doing the ability. But that depends on my opponent and what he wants to do here. If he wants to block with Luffy, or if he wants to let it die, all of these things matter. Now, I was thinking that I was gonna do something else, and actually doesn't work here, because I thought I was gonna play the 1-drop. He taps down the Law, and then I can attack the Sugar. But I forgot about the 7-drop, the blocker. So yeah, I just lost some value there for no reason. But I get some value here with the Nami. I get to untap it, play it back up, and now the only option for him to attack is my leader, and I still have 1 blocker. So going for game is not an option. I still have 2 live. I still have a blocker, so it's not really that good of an option. 10-drop again was gonna be my preoccupation, but he did Tesoro and he did the Hell Judgment, which means that he's not gonna be able to do the 10-drop this turn. So it's another turn that I get back that I thought I was gonna be needing to get some more counters there. Like I thought if he played the 10-drop this turn, it was gonna be really bad for me because he still had like a Luffy and a Zoro that he can attack with. But here, because of that reason, I can just let. I can just let the Zoro die, the Law die. I think my opponent should have been attacking my leader instead, because a long game, I don't think he wins a long game from here. I have too much value over him at the moment. Although he plays another Tesoro, and he can always... The looming threat of the 10-drop is always in my mind. He can always get the 10-drop, or lock me for one turn, and then kill me in the span of 2 turns, or chain back-to-back 10-drops. So that's why I'm desperately trying to remove his board, because as soon as he's able to untap with a board full of creatures that can attack, and he can chain like 10-drop, 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 that's when I lose the game. And that's the nice thing about Gordon here. I can Gordon, get rid of one of my 7-drop Luffys, and then at the same time, I'm just able to swap it back for something else and just have some value there, right? I'm gonna play the Brook because again, the card that scares me the most is the 10-drop, which he doesn't have. Good for me, Jamie. He does have Nami, which allows him to keep going, but at this point, he's running out of gas. Even with this draw 2 with Tesoro, he's really running out of gas, and that's just gonna give me a really good advantage for the end of the game here. He attacks me for 7. Now he attacks my leader. That's the right decision, as he should have been doing before. But he realizes now that that's the only way to win the game. It's time to just attack the leader or ignore the board. And but now I use that as my advantage, because now I don't have to play my cards anymore. I just use my cards as cycling power or whatever I need to do. Right? I force the Pong Gibson here. Maybe I should have attacked for 5 so I can force it in a different way, but that's fine. If he blocks with the Luffy, he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose this card, so he shouldn't have blocked with the Luffy. He should have just let it die. So he has a better opportunity to maybe go for game this turn. At that point, I would have a blocker anyway, and it doesn't really matter. Maybe I would have like a 1 Law standing. I would have maybe play around the 10-drop, or the Luffy would have been upstanding, depending on what he does. But he was so anxious to stop that. I'm definitely just gonna do this way. Now he's gonna attack 5-5, and because I'm expecting a 10-drop now, because he did 5-5, I am definitely gonna combo, not gonna block. But he doesn't do. He does Luffy Nami, which I don't know if he has it and he changed his mind, or he has like 2 4K counters. So definitely a different kind of play that I was not expecting. But since I'm ahead, I'm still searching every turn, and my board is just eventually he's gonna run out of cards to combo because it's 7-7-7-7. Then I just get the value here. Now he plays the Shiki because he's desperate now. He wants to go for game next turn, but he also has to survive this turn, and I don't have to go for game. That Shiki play tells me maybe he does have enough to counter. And what I was gonna do is just attack for 9 here. Attack for 9 if he out combos and has 1 more card in hand. I was gonna just play the because it could have been another like 4K counter, and if that's the case, then I cannot attack with the Law, because then it's kind of risky with the amount of cards that he has to attack. Although I do have a lot of combo power, but I can still go for game next turn. So what I was gonna do I was gonna play the this guy, the Bartolomeo, over Nami and restand my Luffy, and that way I have 3 blockers, and I don't have to go for game this turn. The next turn is gonna be equally as easy to go for game, and I protect myself to not lose because of that, right? But yeah, that was the game. Let's see if it was a fluke or we can make something happen here. Momo is not the best one. Law is always best when you have Bunny, so we're gonna mulligan for Bunny. And yeah, I mean, it's the same as the other Law. If you have Bunny, you mulligan for Bunny. It's your better searcher because it gets you into a Law, and that's how you win all the matchups. Here, we could play the blocker first, and then we'll see what happens from there. It's more mana efficient. He didn't attack turn one game 1, so now he's attacking. He's thinking that's no longer a good plan to not attack. Am I gonna go back on this? I mean, let's attack first, of course. Okay, that makes it much easier, I think. And then let's play 2 1-drops. Let him go. And we can call back this one to our hand next turn. So we don't have to do Gyojo, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. He can attack us 3 times here, I guess. But I'll take it. That's fine. Oh, okay. Oh, he's not going to attack with this one, is he? He shouldn't attack with this one, to be honest. But I'll take it. That's fine. It's not the biggest... Ooh. Okay, so we got the card that we needed. Do we want to still get value here? I think so. Yeah, there's no way we don't get value here. Yeah? Trying to get another law. That's how we win. A couple of laws is the way you win. Activate the ability. And then attack for 7? Honestly, I kind of want him to attack my Gyojo, because he will have to attack it with the leader instead of the pudding, right? Dun. Yeah, I think that's fine. I have to always attach 1 energy though. And then attack for 5. Okay, now I attack for 8. Well, I guess he can block it. No, he just lets it die. Okay, with us. Here we're gonna leave this one, because this one is the one that is not gonna die by his own effects. And then we'll still play this guy, I guess. Because we can cycle him over and over, and he's an attacker too, so it's not terrible. It is like your own a small what is it called? Law? No, not law. Forgot his name. Yeah, I just blocked that one. That's free. His own Zoro, his small Zoro. It doesn't have Rush, but I mean it's easy to play, right? I guess I'll block that one. Yeah, that's fine. I can block it. Ooh, now we have options. Wait a second. Because I do want to attack that car. Hold on. Alright, so yeah, let's tap this one. Let's attack for 7 into it. Let's see if he wants to defend it. And this Gyojo is doing work. He's doing work right now. He's doing good work. This one is gonna gain the 4. He's gonna attack this one. This one transforms this one into an attacker. 7k. Now we have a lot of blockers, so a big one is not gonna actually go for game for us. Oh, if he destroys something here, it's actually good. Ooh, yes. Well, I'm using the term good loosely here. But at least I'm going to be able to do Bonnie here. Yeah. So I can get another one maybe. Yeah, so let's get Bonnie. And then let's do a swap of this one for Law. Get the Bonnie back into our hand. And what do we want to play here? I think we'll play the blocker. No, let's play this guy again. He's working. He's doing the thing. Now I would like to get this back to my hand, but next turn I guess I'm doing another law attack. That's probably what's gonna happen. Ooh, don't send my guy. No, you animal. Oh, interesting, but you know, it should be fine. I'm just gonna play White Beer and attack with White Beer. Let's play a blocker and attack for 7. I guess I should have attacked with less, because he's gonna block with that one now. Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind. He plays the 10 drop now, which is annoying, but is manageable. Like, we can KO this one with the white beer easily. Now, we've had white beer both games. Ooh, oh, he's gonna heal himself. There's no way. He healed me. Oh, hell yeah. I'll take it. Thank you very much. And I also have a lot of blockers in my hand, so that's good. Next turn, if I don't have anything, I want him to attack with something here. He did not, though. So let's see what Bonnie can get us. He got us another Law. So that's good enough for me. I think I can leave this Bonnie, though, on the field. We just attack, I guess. Let's attack for 5. Let's just eat at the hand a little bit, because he's gonna defend it. Well, never mind, he's not gonna defend it. And then we go. Well, let's do the swap right now. Let's go this one to the hand. Let's play the Law, use action, get the 2k to the hand. We could play. No, but this attacker is working so far, so I'm not gonna play it, right? I mean, it's doing damage, so it's what I want. Yeah, we're gonna attack with this one. If he hits a trigger out alive, it's fine. Maybe I should have attacked for 8. Oh, that sucks. But at least we kept the energy up, so we can play a blocker. So not everything is bad. Another Thunderbolt? Okay, we're good. Go ahead, play your big mom. Now, this is gonna kill my Bonnie for free. That's sad. And I don't have a good target for Law anymore. That was my best target. But it should still be fine, I think. What's he gonna do? Huh, no, I'll trash 1 life. You can go ahead and try to kill me. Oh, he's gonna try to kill me. He didn't even... I guess he's just going for game, but I have a lot of combo power here. So it ain't working. Oh, yeah, sure. That is completely fine. What? I thought he was gonna go for game. Sure. I'll take it. And then, I guess I'll do a 5. I'm not gonna do this guy, right? I mean, I could attack with bait. But nah, not really, right? No blocker. It's not for this turn. We have a Luffy, which is an unblockable Luffy too. And we can get it into play quickly. So I think we're going for game. Let's see what he hits out of life. See if he has another thing. Nope. Well, just 15. If that's the case, it doesn't matter what he had on hand, to be honest. Because I could have done Luffy unblockable. I could have done tap the blocker. Like, there was a lot of options that I could have gone for. Alright, we're going first against Karakuri. Sorry, I forgot to hit record. We did lose one thing on this deck, was the whatchamacallit, the Zoro. The Zoro, I am not playing it, and it does slow down the deck quite a bit. That's for sure. In this matchup, I don't know what my opponent is trying to do. Oh, he's not gonna do Linlin. I think this is one of the ways that the deck wins, actually. I don't think this is going to be a bad matchup either way. I think this is going to be fine. Let him go. See what happens next turn. I should be able to swap something into Luffy. He shouldn't attack me, by the way. Okay, he's not gonna attack me. Let's see what we get here. We did get the law, which is good, because that allows us to do this. No, it doesn't. But it does allow us to attack for a big number on law. And then we play this one. We swap. Play this one, use action, get this one back. I think I'm not gonna attack with anything because next turn I want to play my Bonnie again. So I don't think I want to actually like attack them. I want to play anything because it's not gonna do much. Rather, I'm gonna do like Bonnie, search, and that's it. Or I can search with Momo. Yeah, I mean there's options here. Oh, he's gonna attack me for duel. I'll take it. Thank you. Just what I needed. Okay. I mean, I can combo this one as a 2k, I guess. I don't have to go too low. Here, so we're gonna go search with Bonnie first, see what we get. We did get another law. Interesting. Let's see what we get here. We got an Otama. And then that Otama, I think we're gonna have to play the Otama, right? Yeah. I think that's fine, yeah. Otama into this guy. Attack for this much. 6. I don't think he's gonna defend it, yeah. Let's get our Otama back. Use the law. Let's get this guy out, because I think I'm gonna have to block now. But let's attack with law for sure. We're gonna have to be aggressive here. But I think I'm gonna have to block with one of the baits, so it should be fine. 8 Dawn could play. Ooh. No, let's trash one. It's fine. I can just block with Beige. Now this card is annoying. But I think I can just play the Whitebeard here, right? It should be fine. He will play the 10 drop. And then he attacks into this one. But that should be fine, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I like the Whitebeard here. Let's attack with the these guys first. Because the next turn is the Big Mom turn. So I have to be proactive in playing this new gate. And then let's attack. Oh, he's gonna play something else? He could play the blocker. He did get a Thunderbolt and he KO'd the Law, which is okay. I don't mind. Now next turn we're gonna do Bonnie again. And we have to swap into if we find another Law. Oh, he's not gonna do 10 drop. Interesting. I don't want to combo the Momo, but I think it's the weakest of the two searchers. It might not be, actually. It might be the better one right now. Oh yeah, we're definitely blocking that one. Okay, so for him to attack into our guy, yeah, that's fine. We can just block. Actually, yeah, Momo might have been better here, but it's fine. We do have some residual value here. Okay, well that doesn't do anything really. Can this attack? 6? Oh, that sucks. Well, that makes my Otama play a lot worse. Yeah, I guess I have to let go of the Otama. But I can KO the Big Mom anyway. Oh, here comes Otama, I guess. We're gonna play this one. Look at the top 5. We do have the Law. And I do want to do that. I guess I can play, get back, play. Yeah. I mean, I can just do plus on this one, right? It's not like he's gonna block this one anyway. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna plus on this one. We're gonna play this one. Use the leader here, get this one back. Play the Law, use the Law to get the Bonnie back. Let's play this guy. I think this guy is fine to play right now. Let's attack with Law first, and then we see what he hits out of life. Okay, that's not a problem. What could be a problem is if he has a Thunderbolt. On hand, of course. Okay, on life is okay. Okay, we escape all the issues here, so it should be fine now. If he plays a 10-drop Big Mom, he just loses. Next turn, I will attack with everything here, and trust me, it's not gonna be pretty for you. I don't think he can go for game because I still have a lot of blockers here, and he doesn't have Thunderbolt anymore, so it should still be fine. That is Rush. That's annoying. Could be an issue. We'll see. I still have 7k Connor. Ooh. He's gonna know what my life is, but I don't have to take it, of course. I can just combo. He knows I have a 2. At least he should know I have a 2. And this now can no longer go for game because I just have the Law. Like this one has to attack for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6. Yeah, okay. For 4 energy, there's nothing that he can do really here. Maybe he can destroy my Law, but he still has to attack with something else, which is not really possible. Alright, well, that's an easy combo here. And then my turn, I get to attack, then do Bonnie swap. And then just go ham at the opponent here. Hey, that worked.